Welcome back to Judge Zone. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment inside the courtroom. Today we're diving into a jaw-dropping case that took a sharp turn the moment it started. Buckle up. This one begins with Mr. Bishop bringing his case to court against his ex-girlfriend, Linda. On the surface, it seems like a simple request. He wants child support and a structured visitation schedule. But it doesn't take long before things take a strange, even disturbing turn. Mr. Bishop explains that Linda isn't contributing financially or emotionally to raising their 2-year-old son. This isn't about occasional absence. She's almost entirely missing from the child's life. He's asking the court for help to make Linda contribute, both in terms of money and presence. Seems reasonable enough, right? But then Linda takes the stand, and what she says leaves everyone in the courtroom stunned. She admits, point blank, that she didn't want a child, not because she wasn't ready to be a parent or due to any personal hardships, but simply because the baby turned out to be a boy instead of a girl. Yes, you heard that right. Her reason for emotionally and financially abandoning her child was the wrong gender. At this point, the judge is visibly taken aback. This isn't just poor parenting, it's a chilling display of indifference. Linda even goes as far as saying, "Phil convinced me to have him. I thought it would be okay, but it ended up being a boy and not a girl." That's the logic. That's the entire justification. And just when you think it can't get more surreal, Linda continues. She claims she doesn't want to visit the child because of her work schedule. She works nights and sleeps during the day. Okay, life happens. But when asked directly if she wants to be a mother at all, she straight up says no. She makes it clear that the baby wasn't part of her plan, so now she's leaving everything to Philip. Then comes the financial part. Linda earns about $4,000 a month working as an exotic dancer. The judge doesn't shame her for her profession, but she does highlight a glaring contradiction. Linda claims she can't support the child, yet clearly has the income to do so. She simply chooses not to. The court does the math. After taxes, Linda nets around $3,200 a month. Based on that income, her child support obligation is calculated at $653.36. Add in the $344 a month that Philip currently pays for health insurance, and Linda's total monthly contribution comes to $997.36. Linda doesn't argue. She quietly accepts the ruling. Maybe reality finally sank in, or maybe she realized she wasn't going to talk her way out of this one. What's more, the judge makes it very clear that child support isn't a fixed number. As a child grows, their needs increase: schooling, activities, healthcare, and more. And if Linda's income rises, so will her obligation. But the most sobering part of this hearing comes when the judge tells Linda flat out, "There's nothing we can do to force you to visit the child." That's the heartbreaking truth. Courts can mandate financial support, but they can't make someone care. All right, and that's the real tragedy here. At the end of the day, this wasn't just a case about money. It was about accountability, morality, and the emotional well-being of a child who had no say in any of this. Mr. Bishop stepped up when Linda stepped out, and today, the court gave him a small but vital win. Some financial relief and an official acknowledgement that parenting should never be a one-sided burden. So what do we learn here? Being a parent isn't about convenience, and it's not about whether life went according to your plan. It's about doing what's right, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. And to Linda, if you're listening, we hope that someday you realize it's not the gender that defines your child. It's the love, guidance, and time you pour into raising them. All right? That wraps up this case. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, insightful, or just downright wild, smash that like button and make sure to subscribe to Judge Zone for more real-life courtroom drama and commentary. Until next time, this is SATV News, where justice speaks and truth is never on mute. See you in the next one.